Oh, collective, we are back with a handwritten letter from your twin flame. This is insane. I can't believe I am also writing a letter through your twin flame. And like, this is a conversation here, which is like literally this much. And I'm gonna read this to you in a minute. I also have the tarot card, so I brought it out. I can't believe I came out of the gym, what I saw, and then what came to me, and what I'm doing right now. But I better serve and slay. So if this message found you, if this showed up on your YouTube page, on a recommendation page, it's for a reason, okay? So if you're on a twin flame journey, if you are even in a separation with this twin flame of yours, someone here that you've been in a very strong connection with, and there has been separation, you know that they're your twin flame. I already talked about the signs in the previous card meaning videos. So this message is for you. Okay, and the energy is giving Venus, it's giving love, it's giving like adoration. You're surrounded by so many people, collective, right now that are actually thinking of you, and they're sending you so much love and so much positivity. Like, even your twin flame is thinking really highly of you. And I know that the energy must have been a little bit heavy for many of you from what I've noticed, collective. And it's like that this is the last thread. Okay, I'm saying this is the last thread. I'm also going to be pulling some messages of love here to see what is an important message that's also coming through your twin flame, the tarot cards. But first of all, this handwritten letter, you know, there is something really vulnerable in a handwriting. Why did my card go into sports mode? Hold on. Just normal. Echo, normal. There is something really vulnerable in a handwritten letter, and you must be someone that you definitely love to either receive or to give handwritten notes. If you're like me, definitely journaling is part of your life. Excuse me for my outfit, I literally just came from the gym. So you're definitely someone that you also are into handwritten notes, because there is something really personal. You just can look at someone's handwriting and you can see how their hand moved each letter. You know, like I wrote this here, and sometimes like I misspelled something and then I went over it and I try to correct it. You know, like English is my second language, third language. But again, there is so much vulnerability between you and your twin flame right now, so much love and so much nostalgia. And I think that right now, collective, because you have grown so much, you have nothing but love towards your twin flame. And we've talked about it in the previous Carmine message. And I feel like you've arrived to a point where all you're doing is sending them love and healing. And that in of itself is accelerating your twin flame reunion here. And many of you have already commented underneath the last Carmine video that you received the text message, that you reunited. It's more than a text message, of course. It's more about you being so connected with your twin flame, with your person, with your one and only, that there is always this telepathic communication. I'm gonna read this message, okay, that I received while I was at the gym last night. And when I came out today, I saw that there is 4 doves sitting underneath the truck. And I'm like, and I'll send the picture into the community post. I took a picture of it. I'm like, 4 pigeons. They're not doves, they're pigeons. Eye pigeon, you know what I mean? You know what an eye pigeon is? When someone writes a letter and then ties it up on a pigeon's leg and then sends it towards your way. Maybe this is that message. And I'm looking around at underneath other cars, and I don't see no pigeons sitting. I'm seeing 4 pigeons underneath my truck. So I'm like, what do I do? I gotta go. I got places to go. But I just kind of like stood there, and it's so hot. It's 90 degrees out here, and I'm looking at the pigeons, and they're just like chilling. So there could be a couple, right? 4 of them, so 2. So they were just like chilling, and I'm like, this is a confirmation. I better write this letter down and then come down and serve and stay for the collective. So if you're new here, I'm your funny and your most favorite Carminian guy. I serve and I slay. So collective, right now there is a message. It's called the Twin Flame Homecoming, okay? And I did the best that I could to put it together, because I mean, in college, in the university, I took creative writing also as part of my class. I've always like journaled, and when I sit down and I concentrate, I'm able to put things much better together than probably when I speak, but whatever. So I took some time to proofread this, to like, you know, I wrote it a few times before I tried to put this on the paper. So I'm gonna read this for you, and then I'm gonna get into the tarot reading for like, how does your twin flame feel towards you right now, and what are they really experiencing, and what do you need to know, okay? So I feel like I'm in a class right now with my best friends. They're like watching me. They're like watching like this. So, my dearest, Though the space between us has felt an eternity, you are woven into my every breath. We are two souls bound by something eternal, something that time and distance cannot diminish. In this separation, I have found you in the silence between words. You are my twin flame, my mirror, and every moment apart has only deepened the truth that we met for a reason, to grow, to learn, and to find our way back. This is the homecoming I know awaits us. When we met, our souls recognize each other instantly, like two halves of a whole. You are part of me, and I'm part of you. Though we may feel separated in the physical world, in the reality of the universe's consciousness, we are always connected. I cannot wait for the moment when I hold you in my arms again, feeling our hearts beating against each other. I know you have had moments of loneliness and isolation, just as I have. It hasn't been an easy journey. I love you with every fiber of my being. Know this, our love transcends this chapter. And when we meet again, it will be a homecoming written in the stars. Your twin. And then it says the collective at the bottom. I might take a picture of this and post it for you, but this was the message here that I feel like there is so much rawness, if that's a word here, raw. Like there is so much like authenticity and so much raw, like just like vulnerable, like this is me, you know what I'm saying, with the mistakes. It's like that's how you are presenting yourself, and I think that's how your twin flame is also coming. Like there is something beautiful in being vulnerable and like naked. I mean, I don't mean like in the literal sense. It's metaphor. It's like just being exposed to one another with the mistakes, with the guilt, with the shame, with the love, with everything, with the past and present and adoration and nostalgia and romance and everything. And I think that is just the beauty of two souls coming together. You know, and I think a lot of you have been really remembering like the spicy times that you also had with your twin flame too. So I'm saying, okay, and you know that it was one of a kind. You know that that kiss, that cuddle, that hug, that physical presence was one of a kind. And I am so sorry if the camera is a little shaky. It's because if I put it on my dashboard, it's so hot. I know the camera is gonna die. So I'm trying to put the AC even more here, so it will cool down. Okay, so I have to like hold it on this side. But I just want to say that what I'm feeling here for you collective within this connection is there is so much authenticity. Don't be surprised if you do receive a message here coming from your twin flame. It could be even handwritten. You must be someone that you also have alchemized this, and you have, you know, this separation, and you maybe write a novel about it. Maybe you want to create it through some sort of use an outlet, music, in one way or another. You could be an artist, it could be painting, you could be writing songs and lyrics. And I think that this separation between you and your twin flame has really allowed you to, like, you know, like an onion layers, you know, like when you peel it off, and just like get to the core, because there is a core frequency that exists between you and your twin flame, okay? That exists between you and your twinsy. And I think that's the core frequency that you both are going back to, that you both are, you know, reuniting with. And that frequency carries love, because this is someone that is like part of you. And you can't be against yourself. A house divided against itself cannot stand. So you and your twin flame are one. And even though circumstances and situations in the 3D reality has caused you and them to be separated, I do genuinely feel like in my bones that there is just so much love between you and your twin flame that separation is not gonna last too long. It's not gonna. And I think that you have been feeling that something really good is about to happen, especially with the full moon in Sagittarius on May 31st. I mean, you can find this message, of course, anytime. It will find you at the right time. But I feel like that there is so much expansion happening, you know, and Sagittarius is about fun, adventure, expansion, philosophy of life, you know what I'm saying? So, and my Jupiter is in Sagittarius and I'm a quadruple Leo. So this is about like, and whatever your placements are, this is about you utilizing that energy, that separation, using that as an opportunity to express yourself through beauty. Because I believe that your love language, you have so many love languages and you're so creative. You must be someone that you create something with your hands. You could do art craft, you could do baking, you could something cooking comes through. You could also think about like even just like, I don't know, start a business. Or you could, this twin flame journey is not meant to just only to break you down in pieces. It's about to rebuild you back again in a much more profound and powerful way. You're getting these fundamental changes happening in your life. My cutie patootie, looking over this, so yummy. Trust me, it's gonna get so much better. It's gonna get so much better. I can feel that. You're gonna talk to your twin flame, you're gonna meet them. This reunion is gonna be one of a kind, because the twin flames, they do come back together. It doesn't matter for how long the separation has happened. I feel like that you're in the middle of these transitions and you're moving from one chapter to another, from one timeline to another. And it's like, what I'm getting here is you and your twin flame have been in different timelines, and you both are coming, yeah, I mean, this is, I fell off the other day on the bike, but you know, it's all about like a learning experience. So you and your twin flame are catching each other up through like coming closer. Like these timelines are getting closer and closer. You know, like how, you know what I'm getting? Like, you know, when there is an earthquake, what do they call that thing when there is a seismic activity going on and like tectonic movements, right? Something about an earthquake, maybe that just happened recently in your area, or you know, you live in an area where there is a lot of earthquakes. So I feel like that it's like when that tectonic movement happens, they separate, right? But then also it's like your story between you and your twin flame, some sort of a tower moment has happened that separated you, but also you both are going to come back together. And I think that reunion is what's going to be really beautiful. That reunion is what's going to bring you together and building it together. It doesn't have to look the same. It doesn't have to be the same, you know, because when you build the tower back up, there are things that are changing. Belief system is changing, frequency is changing. I think that, you know, also I wrote, okay, so before I get into the tarot cards in a couple of minutes, I wrote down, so the name of the prayer, okay, to utilize, I talked about it in the last Carminian message, so this might help a lot of people. It has been helping me so much. It's the Hawaiian prayer. It's called the Ho'oponopono. I finally able to say that right. Ho'oponopono. It's a traditional Hawaiian prayer, and all my love and respect to the Hawaiian culture for bringing this into the human consciousness to allow humans to graduate from their humanity into their divinity. And that's what this twin flame journey has been for you also. So I just want to fix the lighting a little bit, okay? So it basically, the process dissolves negative feelings, clearing emotional blocks so you can manifest love, gratitude, and alignment. And the prayer is only 4 statements here, okay? The prayer is only 4 statements, and it says, I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. Those 4 statements. Let's say it again together. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. You can even feel the vibration of those statements. You can feel that it what it does, I'm getting chills right now, it brings the vulnerable person outside of you, and it's like, you're like, this is me. Ain't nobody perfect. This is your time living as a human being, right? This is your first time living as a human being. This is also my first time living as a human being, right? So it's like everyone is figuring out their journey, because at the end of the day, literally, our mission here is to go back to the divinity, and it's just like we're getting unplugged from this matrix. You know what I'm saying? So it's like you're in a place of right now of self-actualization, self-realization, self-discovery also. So this Hawaiian prayer, you can recite it whenever you're driving, whenever you're working out into the gym, whenever you're doing other activities. And this has literally like removed all kinds of blockages in all areas. Like I've been saying this and I've been feeling a major shift here. And I know that many of you also have testified this Ho'oponopono prayer, that it has helped you a lot. You can more than welcome to do a lot of research on that, but there is something that shifts within you. It's a vibration, especially when the statement starts with I, right? I am sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. There is gratitude in these statements, there is acknowledgement, there is accountability, there is responsibility, there is this vulnerable energy here. I hope this AC doesn't disturb you guys, sorry. There is like so much going on in here. It's like it encapsulates everything that even if you have been feeling guilty or shameful, or you were ashamed for who you are, you might be someone that you recovered from so many things in life. You might be someone that you have had a very rough background, rough childhood with your family members. You might be someone that you know, recovered from a certain addiction or something like that. And it's like every time you try to make it good in life, or you try to move forward and you try to overcome challenges, there has always been these obstacles that came towards your way, or energies. All you gotta do is just to forgive and to love, because you're realizing that within this twin flame connection, it's not only you're seeing yourself in your twin flame, you're seeing even another person, you're seeing part of you in another person. You know what I'm saying? And of course, it's not like easy to do right away, but I think that it's definitely part of the growth process to own it, to acknowledge it, to forgive it, and to say, I'm sorry, and then to move on with happiness and gratitude and with love. You know, that frequency, right? So it's a homecoming. And I think that you are reconciling and reuniting with yourself first, because you have come to a place where you stop being at war with yourself. Stop blaming yourself. Stop putting yourself down. Put that beautiful smile back up. Get some sass out there, some saying. Look good, feel good. You're making other people feel good about themselves. I struggle speaking with these freaking Invisaligns. It's okay. I have like how much? Probably, oh my gosh, probably 8 more months. It's okay. It's getting better, right? Though. So you're making other people feel good, and I think that's why when you're in that vibration, in that frequency, like you can feel something good is about to happen. You know, one of my favorite practices, I should get into the tarot cards. Some of you are like, Arman, we don't need a tarot card, you're fine. But you know, it's like you're coming, you know, you should practice this. Write it down. For example, within the next 24 hours, I am thankful and I'm grateful for. You can write down for whatever miracle you want to happen, if you consider it to be a miracle. Reconnecting with someone, connecting someone new, manifesting abundance, or receiving a message or something. Just set an intention to live and walk around. Something good is about to happen in your life. And you can recite those, because this is going to dissolve all the energy and help you transmute. I'm sorry, please forgive me, thank you, I love you. So I'm going to put you on here, hold on. Oh my gosh, the dashboard is so hot. I should get one of those, the reflector things that covers, okay? I don't want the camera to die. Let me just put it over here. Hold on, collective. So sorry. Okay, let me just put it this way. Hold on. No, that's not right to do. Hold on. I want to see you. And I want you to be able to. Oh, because I hit the button accidentally and it got off. So okay. I'm gonna do a leap of faith. I'm gonna put the camera here real quick. We're gonna see what is it that you need to know. Okay. Obviously, I edited the video because I had to join them together. Okay, let's see, collective. Let's talk about your twin flames feelings right now. What are they going through right now? Okay. Ace of Wands, Queen of Pentacles just jumped over. So could be a Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo you're dealing with. Could be a Leo, Aries, Sagittarius. Someone is grounding themselves and they're thinking about an offer. Okay, so I mean, that's your twin flame here. At the bottom is the 7 of Cups. Definitely you show up in these twin flames dreams a lot. You could have been dreaming about your twin flame also recently as well. I gotta pump it up, the AC, so it cools down the car, okay? So tell me more about the twin flames feelings towards the collective here. 9 of Swords. They have been overthinking. How is this brand new beginning gonna happen as well? And the 2 of Cups. Some sassy shit out there. So I'm saying, okay? So the 2 of Cups and the 9 of Swords. I feel like on both ends there has been a lot of overthinking going on about this connection here. Okay, 2 of Cups, not a surprise that is happening, that is showing up. What's behind the 9 of Swords? The Hermit. A lot of reflection is going on. Someone is going through a major spiritual awakening also, is what I'm strongly getting, collective. The Hermit is about the spiritual path that you both have been into. And I think that your twin flame is also realizing that it's not about this is not about like the reunion, just only about that. It's about ascension. It's about coming back home, connecting your souls to them. 8 of Pentacles. There is a lot of internal work being done with the Hermit and the 8 of Pentacles. Someone is doing a lot of shadow work, a lot of inner work here, healing parts of themselves, okay? That inner work is encapsulating of releasing blockages, of forgiving oneself. So that's what your twin flame is doing right now. I think your twin flame is waking up. They're waking up. They're also like stepping into some sort of a role here, like a spiritual role, spiritual rank is what I'm also strongly getting. Okay, tell me more about the twin flames' feelings towards the collective here. Okay, how do they feel towards the collective? King of Cups and the moon, and we're going to be having the full moon in Sagittarius on May 31st. King of Cups, Cancer, Scorpio, Piscean energy, a lot of feelings. This is someone who actually cares a lot of feelings, okay? See the water underneath the King of Cups throne, right? That talks about the emotional depth that your twin flame actually has. Okay, I gotta bring the camera here because it's gonna hurt. You're making this hurt, honey. Okay, King of Cups, that's what I'm strongly getting. I'm just gonna use one hand, like literally. I don't want the reading to end right now because, you know what I'm saying? So, Six of Swords, your twin flame could be disconnecting from a situation here, okay? Being on a body of water on that boat, that indicates transition here. Transitioning from one area to another area, so there could be relocation happening as well. Tell me more about the twin flame. The Two of Swords, they're in the middle of making a decision here. Trusting their intuition is what I'm strongly getting. Okay, what kind of decision is this? They could be disconnecting from like some sort of a toxic work environment, or it could be also that they're getting away from like a third-party situation. The Strength could be a Leo you're dealing with. Okay, I'm just like literally, the cards are between my legs and I'm pulling them out. I gotta do what I gotta do. So I'm saying some sushi, sprinkle, sprinkle, honey. So the Strength, okay, Leo energy, someone is gathering, someone is actually being bold enough to step up and to take action, okay? And you know, this ground, this green ground indicates fertility. Okay, and the eternity symbol. So some of you could be dealing with a person who has a tattoo of an eternity, like in this eternity symbol here, right? So that could be very significant. And in general, the white here, the white robe, it means purity, purification. She's wearing white, okay? That means purification, purity. She's also like wearing these flowers around her, so there is this Venusian energy, like this beauty, some saying, okay? And the white color, definitely purity, purification. So they could have been going through the hot furnace, metaphorically speaking, okay, letting go and burning parts of themselves that they know they should let go, okay, so that they can come towards your way. The Seven of Pentacles, contemplation. This could be a work environment your twin flame is also living and coming towards, okay, so they can make an offer to you with the Ace of Pentacles. I believe there is going to be an offer coming towards your way around the full moon, okay, May 31st, from your twin flame. And don't be surprised if you receive a letter, handwritten. I'm gonna post that pigeon's picture underneath the truck in the community post. You'll see, that was so cute. And yeah, that's, you know, let's see what is the love messages here from your twin flame. So the handwritten letter, I feel like you are at a place right now, collective, where you could be even rereading certain messages, and just like there is so much love. You're reactivating the love by going back and reading messages. So abundance, you have done the work, and it says abundance flows to you now. Abundance of peace, abundance of love. You know, abundance is not just about like, it's not just about money or material things. It's about peace. It's about love. It's about tranquility, joy, abundance of joy. Imagine waking up every day and feeling so happy. I've been feeling so happy. Jumping around, bouncing off the walls. My allergy is getting better, by the way, so I'm saying. And I gotta go and do some water training today, like swimming. So what's another message here? Awakening. Okay, someone is undergoing a spiritual transformation. So this is about that spiritual connection that you have with them, going through the dark night of the soul, transmuting. Okay, some serious shit out here. I'm getting curious, some of you also could be a Gemini, Aquarius, Libra. We are in the season of Gemini, so there's definitely a lot of chatter going on. Mercury, so I'm saying. And you have apology, yeah? So it says apology. You can expect the apology you want to hear, but honestly, collective, you have grown so much. You don't care about like an apology here right now. You have so much love for your twin flame. It's like whatever. So I'm saying it's like apology is not gonna just be it. Love is gonna cement it all, honey. So I'm saying getting together and getting some spicy moments together is what's gonna cement everything together. You know what I mean? Because you are in this frequency of love. I mean, every reading is, that's what is coming up. It's a confirmation after confirmation. And you know, I just want to say within this reading here, as I'm closing off, I'm extremely thankful for the frequency of the collective, because I can see the love coming to me, and from me coming to you. Like, we have this engagement here, collective, and so many other beautiful souls out there that, like, it's raising the frequency of the room. You know what I mean? And I thank you for supporting, and I thank you for being here. I'm definitely keeping you in my mind, collective. Like, I'm always thinking about what's the next important download that the collective needs to hear. So I'm saying, again, this is a confirmation for you if this found you. If you are thinking about writing that book or releasing that music or starting that business, because that twin flame journey is such an awakening for the entire nervous system, for the entire soul, for mind, body, spirit, everything. You could be like, here is the thing. You know you have met your twin flame if you have been on a very important, very specific self-development journey, like looking into more spiritual knowledge. You have basically been attracted into a vortex where you're getting this inflow of knowledge and energy, which is helping you to decode and to learn and to improve and to be better. That's part of the journey. So I'm saying, so thank you very much for being here, my beautiful collective. I love you all so, so much. I hope this reading helped. Of course, I tend to record more so like in the evening times, but this is what I saw the dove. I came out, I mean, the pigeons, I tend to call them dove, but the pigeons, the handwritten letter, the message, and I was like, you know, because in the summertime here, it gets so, so hot. It's extremely hot. You could literally cook an omelet, an egg. You could crack up an egg on your windshield and it will cook. So gotta be, you know, I recorded it in the evening. It's getting so hot here. But I want to say thank you so much, collective. Thank you for your thumbs up. Thank you for supporting and into the comment section. You know what I mean? Because the more you make these affirmations, the more you put your energy and input out there, it's changing your reality. The universe recognizes frequency. The universe recognizes vibration, not words, not just words, not just what it recognizes your home vibration, and you're vibrating. It's so much love, it's insane. So collective, this is what I had for you. I love you all so, so much. Thank you so much, and I'll see you very soon. Take care. Bye.